Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Tuesday, late afternoon and early evening now to you, and welcome to Northern Cass, as tonight it is a boys and girls wrestling triangular. 2 mats, 3 boys teams, 3 girls teams, 3 rounds of wrestling here from Northern Cass. Here at this triangular, as you can see, mat number 1 will be the black mat in the upper corner to your right. That is where the boys' matches will be contested. The red mat to your lower left, that will be the girls' mat, where the girls' matches and duels will be contested. 3 rounds, 5, 6, and 7, the schedule for the duels. Mat number 1, the boys' mat, will see Northern Cass take on Valley City. Then Thompson will take on Valley City, and the final one will be Northern Cass and Thompson. On the red girls mat, Hillsborough Central Valley will take on Harvey Wells County. Then Northern Cass will take on the Hornets of Harvey Wells County. And then the final one will be Hillsborough Central Valley and Northern Cass. We'll have all of that for you right here on YourLiveEvent.com. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show online at IrieINS.com. Take a break, get you set with more wrestling as we return, or get you set for wrestling tonight right here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com. The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsborough and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsborough Central Valley students. It's the Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club.
If you have ideas about building plans for the next year, whether it's a new farm, shop, home, garage, or something else, now is the perfect time to start planning. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, recommends beginning the process now for securing your contractors and getting price quotes early. The team at Ada Building Center, LLC will help you explore ideas, draw up designs, and make sure your building goes smoothly. 218-784-3661 or check out adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Let's take a look at the schedule here on YourLiveEvent.com. A busy Tuesday of sports here on Your Live Event. One other wrestling duel we'll have for you. Chase Miller will have the call of Kindred taking on West Fargo Horace. That one a 5:30 scheduled start. The first season for wrestling for the Horace Hawks as a standalone team there for Horace. That one also on YourLiveEvent.com. Other games on Your Live Event. Boys basketball, Kindred is at Hillsborough Central Valley. In girls basketball, Mayport CG is at Thompson, Oak Grove is at Lisbon, and Harvey Wells County is at New Rockford Cheyenne. All those games can be found on YourLiveEvent.com. Also one boys hockey game as Shanley is at Grafton Park River. All that can be found on YourLiveEvent.com. Other games on the Minnesota side of things on your live event, and 106.5 FM KRJB. Norman County East, Ulen Hitterdal, and Ada Borup West, a basketball doubleheader. On Gold 101.5 KRJM, and your live event, Cass Lake Bean, is at Mahnomen Waubun in boys basketball. And on the radio dials of 96.7 FM KKCQ, Clearbrook Gonvick is at Red Lake County in a double-header boys and girls basketball. Again, you can go online at yourliveevent.com to see the full schedule, our winter schedule all the way through December to January to February. Plenty of wrestling, boys, girls basketball, hockey on both sides of the river here as the winter sports season in full swing here on yourliveevent.com. Of course, also follow us on X, like us on Facebook. Our daily schedule post updates to see the games and events coming up for that evening. And, of course, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel so you can know every time we go live another local area high school or community interest broadcast. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk with the coaches for the teams here tonight. We'll talk with all five coaches for the programs here. The boys and girls head coach, Gabe Davidson for Northern Cass. For Valley City, it's Trevor Hansen. For Thompson, it's Dwayne Norby. On the girls' side, for Harvey Wells County, Justin LaMotta. And for Hillsborough Central Valley, Ashley Vodney. All five of them will listen to their pregame comments when we return on yourliveevent.com.
At the Hillsborough Body Shop, Ben brings years of experience and friendly service to every repair, big or small. It happens. Vehicles get damaged, unfortunate crashes, scratches, windshields broken. Ben will take care of it with honest professional service that you can rely on. 701-636-4981, Hillsborough Body Shop, 701-636-4981. Ben says, thank you for your business. Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. Three main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy.
Imagine your life in Hillsborough, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsborough, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsborough has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsborough, where small-town living means big opportunities. People often ask me, why are Hillsborough Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsborough Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsborough students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
YourLiveEvent.com, our pregame show from our Dakota Heritage Bank pre-match coaches comments. Trevor Hansen for Valley City. And coaches, we hit just close to this Christmas break here. Just to kind of talk about where your team's at, where your team's been so far this season.
Well, we've been pretty good. We're a little bit open in the middle weights. Some kids hopefully getting down to weight. We have wrestled fairly well. Went to a dual tournament, went 3-2 at the dual tournament. And 2-2 at the Hillsborough dual tournament, so we've wrestled a lot of duels. This week's kind of a grind, so we'll see where we're at this week.
What have you been, seeing each day of practice and just the improvement that the team has been making throughout the season?
I feel small things that we work on each day. Hopefully they get that, and that comes because we need to make sure that we fix those little things that we can control, certain things like sprawling and our shot fakes and stuff like that.
Have Thompson and Northern Cass tonight. What do you want to see from your boys out on the mat?
Well, I would like to see them effort and attitude. That's what we talk about all the time, effort and attitude. Whether you're winning or losing, you're putting maximum effort, and just go out and wrestle hard and have fun.
Trevor, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
All right, YellowEvent.com, our pre-match coaches interviews from Dakota Heritage Bank, Dwayne Norby for Thompson. And coach, as we hit this week before Christmas, just kind of talk, what have you been seeing from your boys out on the mat each and every day?
Oh, we're growing. We've seen a lot of growth this year. We've got from last year coming into this event with just freshmen and younger. Now we're sophomores and younger, so. We're growing, we're getting stronger, we're doing a lot more on the mat. We're seeing some improvements in just maturity.
Yeah, second year of the Tommy Wrestling program. Just kind of talk about how nice it is to see that, that growth, that maturity of the wrestlers here in this second season.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, looking forward to seeing some of our guys just coming out and turning around some clutch matches, which we saw back a week ago in Hillsboro. So we're having a good time.
What do you want to see from your wrestlers out on the mat here tonight?
Takedowns.
All right, well said.
Let's go out and get them, and we're gonna shoot some takedowns and hopefully score some points.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you wondering which seeds to buy for your farm and who do you buy from? Make one call to Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Pioneer Corn and Soybean Seed, Sunflower and Canola Seed, AgriPro and Lima Grain Wheat Seed, plus SeedX Sugar Beet Seed, all proven to deliver results. Call Rocky Nedham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Your farm, your future, your seed partner.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartments. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
At Northern Cass, we believe every learner has the power to change the world, and we're here to help them do just that. That's why we're not your average school district. We deliver a world-class education built on trust, authentic relationships, and bold, innovative practices that prepare learners for whatever path they choose. From our passionate educators to our close-knit community, everything we do is rooted in purpose, connection, and a belief in every learner's greatness. Come see what makes Northern Cass a place where learners thrive, both in and out of the classroom. Learn more at northerncasschool.com.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
YourLiveEvent.com, Irie Insurance pre-match show continues here. Ashley Vani for Hillsboro Central Valley. And Coach, I know girls have kind of been all over the place this last week with a lot of matches. Just what have you been seeing from your girls out on the mat?
They keep improving every match, not just every day, but we critique them and they take what we give them and they put it towards our next match.
I know a lot of new girls here, especially for HCV. And how nice has that been, the fact that, they're continuing to grow and improve day in, day out on the mat?
It's awesome because the more they improve and the better they do, the younger kids will see them and hopefully we can grow the program faster. I know we got some younger kids coming up, so.
Yeah, absolutely. As now we've going up against Harvey Wells County, Northern Cass. Just what do you want to see from your girls out on the mat here today?
Just hard work, determination, and to not give up. Just fight the whole match through.
Ashley, thanks for the time. Good luck.
Thank you.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
YourLiveEvent.com, our Irie Insurance pregame show continues here. Justin Lamata for Harvey Wells County. And Coach, as we hit this, mid part of December, getting close to the Christmas holiday, just kind of talk about where your girls have been so far this season.
We've done a couple of tournaments. We hit the Minot Early Bird. We came off Carrington last Friday, and then Velva. And we've had a couple of duels against Beulah Hazen and New Salem.
So just kind of talk about what you've been seeing from them out on the mat here day in, day out.
A bunch of new girls this year. How aggressive, very aggressive girls we have. Hardworking. They really go get it out there. It's been nice to see.
You mentioned that, and with girls wrestling being so new, especially at a lot of these smaller town schools, with some unfamiliar of it. Just kind of how nice that's been to see kind of it grow here for HWC, and just kind of see the effort for the girls they make every day.
Yeah, it's kind of great. 4 years ago, I was taking 2 girls around the state. Now we have 16 in the room with 18 counting our 6th graders. Our explosion has been crazy to see. And just watching the more experienced girls help the younger girls in our room, it's been fantastic.
Got Northern Cass and Hillsborough Central Valley tonight. What do you want to see from your girls out on the mat?
Just competing every match, not giving up. Been stressing in duels the importance of team points and just getting after it and just giving it everything we have out there.
Justin, thanks for the time. Good luck today.
Thank you.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemindcom.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
Right Implement in Hillsborough, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsborough, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsborough. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
GoLiveEvent.com, Irie Insurance pre-match show continues with our Dakota Heritage Bank pre-match coach's comments. Gabe Davidson for Northern Cass. And Coach, just at the mid part of December, a week before Christmas, just kind of talk about what you've been seeing from your boys and girls out on the mat.
We've definitely improved on fundamentals. We focus on that big time, stance, clearing ties, controlling the hand fight, winning the hand fight, sprawl, building a base, is just that basic stuff, because we got so many new people this year, but it's also been really, really good for our more experienced people too, just to refresh those fundamentals.
Talk about that, the new faces, just how nice I've been seeing, to have more people in the practice room each and every single day, and the growth that you've been seeing them make day in and day out.
It is awesome. So there's times in the practice room we have close to 30 people, because boys and girls who practice together. We've never had anything like that before. Really makes a difference. It's fun to see everybody out for the sport. It gives them an opportunity to compete in the hardest sport there is. And it's exciting.
I know last year just how excited you were the fact that you had duels here at Northern Cass, and now the fact that you have a full girls duel as well as the boys in this triangular night. Just how exciting is that for the program?
It's really kind of hard to believe that we're operating 2 mats at the same time, 2 triangulars going at the same time, a boys triangular, girls. We can feel close to a full team of girls. Just yesterday too, we got a picture of our youth. We had about 70 youth out. So it's just a very good time for growth of wrestling in the state and at Northern Cass for sure.
What do you want to see from your grapplers out on the mat today?
We talk about this every day, effort. That's what it comes down to. We're also just thankful for the opportunity to compete, and that's what we do every night, compete and give effort.
Gabe, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Brady Siebel's back with you here on our Irie Insurance pre-match show. Here again, done talking with all 5 of the coaches for their respective teams. Again, thank you to Trevor Hansen for Valley City, Dwayne Norby for Thompson, Justin Lamada for Harvey Wells County, Ashley Vodney for Hillsboro Central Valley, and Gabe Davidson for Northern Cass, giving us a moment here before their duels tonight to talk with us here on yourliveevent.com. Reminder here, the wrestling season in full swing in the great state of North Dakota for you wrestling fans. Thompson home duels, Hillsboro Central Valley home duels, Northern Cass home duels. If they are dueling right here at home, we'll have that coverage for you. Also, tournament time. The season really gets into full swing once we hit the calendar to December. Plenty of tournament coverage right here on yourliveevent.com. As once we hit January, starting January 9th and 10th in Castleton, it's the Central Cass Letterman's Tournament. We'll have both days for you right here on yourliveevent.com. We'll have the Girls Storehawk Tournament on January 17th. We'll also have the Boys Storehawk Tournament, East-West, and the Belle of the Brawl Tournament as well the following weeks. Right here, plenty of wrestling coverage coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is your one-stop shop for gifts and home improvements. Check out the huge display of DeWalt power tools. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash, making holiday shopping even easier. And explore all major name brand appliances, floor covering, cabinets, windows, doors, and much more. Find everything you need for all seasons, including this special holiday season when you shop at Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro, open Monday through Saturday.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic. You don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. We'll get you our starting lineups, those from the American Crystal Sugar Company, online at crystalsugar.com. Again, we'll get you our schedule for tonight on the black mat. That is the boys' mats tonight. Northern Cass and Valley City is our opening duel. Thompson and Valley City to follow, then concluding with Northern Cass and Thompson on the boys' side. For the girls' side, the red mat, Hillsborough Central Valley and Harvey Wells County about to get underway. Then it'll be Northern Cass and Harvey Wells County. And then Northern Cass, Hillsborough Central Valley, your girl dual order of events. Your officials tonight, Neil Linton and Trevor Kittleson, your officials this evening. Again, thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. So our schedule again, 13 weight classes for each division. Taking a look at girls, 100, 106, 112, 18, 24, 30, 136, 42, 48, 55, 70, 90, and 250 pounds. For the boys, 13 weight classes, 107, 14, 21, 27, 133, 39, 45, 52, 160, 172, 189, 215, and 285. Those are the boys' weights. Again, your starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company, online at crystalsugar.com. And thanks for joining us here, as looks like the captain's being called for the girls. Looks like we're going to have our first check-in for the boys' match. Again, we'll wait as track wrestling checks them in. So Simon Trapp and Isaac Davidson, that is your first matchup here. Should be a good one here. Both wrestlers in the top three in the latest Dakota Grappler rankings released on Sunday. Simon Trapp, the top-ranked 107-pound wrestler, whereas Isaac Davidson, the number three ranked wrestler at 107 pounds. Should be a good one there in that first duel as they wrestle. Neutral position. Both wrestlers going down to a knee. Again, that on the black boys mat, top right corner, with Mr. Trevor Kittleson as the official for that duel. Still in the neutral position. Collar ties for both wrestlers. Pop to a knee. Now Trapp able to get himself back to his feet. He'll drop down to one knee. Still stays neutral. 50 seconds gone in the first period there. So it looks like we'll get check-ins for the girls' duel, as they'll start at 100 pounds. Minute gone in the first period. Still neutral position between Trapp and Davidson there on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Online at dhb.bank. Ooh, snap down attempt. Trapp was trying to spin behind Davidson, though. Good job. Keeps circling and stays neutral. Collar elbow ties between each wrestler. Battle for hand fighting. Snap down, sprawl attempt. Still neutral as they circle around the center of that Jaguar logo. 20 seconds to go in the period. We'll get a stalling warning on red. That's Davidson, his first warning. You get the first one free. Second one's a point, 2 points, 2 points, and then DQ in the stalling, as Trapp looking for the takedown. Gets the ankle pick right before the whistle. Headgear comes flying off, but he'll get the 3 points for the takedown. And Simon Trapp will take a 3-0 lead into period number 2. He has first choice. He'll defer. Davidson with choice. And Davidson will take the down position. As Trapp will get a new headgear. As nope, that one doesn't fit, so we'll try to get another one there for Trapp. Again, leads 3-0 after one period. Again, coming to you from the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro broadcast booth. Visit his agency downtown Hillsboro. Give Ryan a call today, 701-436-5777. So Trapp will start in the top position to begin period number 2. As looks like now we're ready to go here in the girls duel at 100 pounds. Rose will get the opening forfeit victory at 100 pounds as Kira Nelson will take the forfeit for Hillsboro Central Valley. So Rose will lead that duel 6-0. As Trapp still in top position there for Valley City in the boys' mat. 35 seconds gone in the second period, excuse me. As we'll have a contested match here, 106 pounds on the girls' side. Michaela Mock for Hillsboro Central Valley, Olivia Weiss for Harvey Wells County. That is your girls' match at 106. Davidson up to his feet but runs out of room. We'll get a stalling called on Trapp, so that'll be his first stalling warning. As Mock for the Burros, a takedown there in the first period. So a pair of 3-0 scores. Trapp going to try to ride tough on top, as is Mock in the girls' mat here with the early 3-0 lead. Here, 35 seconds gone in the first period there. We'll get a whistle. We'll get a stalling warning issued on Trapp. That'll be his second warning. Mr. Trevor Kittleson telling Trapp, got to get to the side, got to try to improve your position. Can't just be riding them or him. So Davidson gets on the scoreboard. He trails 3-1. Mock for the Burros trying to lock up a cradle. There on the red girls mat, former Mayport CG red mat. Davidson trying to get up to his feet briefly. Trapp able to get the mat return. Short time in the second period. Davidson up to his feet looking to get the escape. Runs out of time. So Davidson will trail 3-1 going into the final 2 minutes. 40 seconds on the red mat. Michaela Mock for Hillsboro Central Valley still with that 3-0 lead, riding tough on top. Puts in a crossface, looking for a breakdown. With 20 seconds to go in the first period there. Davidson riding in top position, 20 seconds gone in the period. Looking for a hand control. Trails by 2. Sit out by Trapp. Davidson trying to ride tough. Mock for Hillsboro Central Valley ups her lead. Make it now 4-0, she leads. And they go out of bounds. Davidson looking for the power half, also has the legs in. Minute gone in the period. As to get a whistle, stalemate. Get a restart. With 55 seconds. As a headlock. Weiss with the headlock. right to the back, looking for the pin on Mock for Harvey Wells County. Plenty of time for Weiss to try to get the pinfall. Over a minute to go in that period. Mock trying to fight off of her back. 3 points for the takedown. Mock able to get to her belly, but 4 points for the near fall. And Olivia Weiss now takes the lead at 7-4. Trap with an escape point now and on a shot. Popping the head in between the legs. Mock able to get the escape for Hillsborough Central Valley. 7-5. She trails out of bounds. They go. Final 10 seconds. Trap sticking the leg or head in between. He's fine right there. Just trying to ride out the final few seconds. Davidson trying to crowd. Reaching at that near ankle, and that will do it for the period as Simon Trapp will get a 4-1 decision here in this first match of the duel. So Valley City will take a 3-0 lead on the dual score there from Dakota Heritage Bank. Restart. Weiss on the shot attempt, but Mock able to get the sprawl, spin behind, retakes the lead now at 8-7. As they go to 1:14 on the boys' mat, end of the second period. Mock with a 8-7 lead. 114 pounds. Owen Steinberger for Northern Cass. Bowen Bulow for Valley City. That's at 114 pounds. Neutral position, 9-7. Mock with the takedown now, just a snap down, just trying to bully Weiss over, spin behind, get 3 for the takedown. Upper lead now 12-7. As Bulow for Valley City with a takedown on the black mat. Mock looking to lock in a cradle. Trying to put in a crossface. Leads by 5 with 1:10 to go in the match. Bulow leads Steinberger 3-0. Just past a minute gone in the first period. Steinberger going to get up to his feet. Bulow, though, a good job just getting the mat return, staying in top control, able to get a breakdown, bellies him out, now trying to put in a chicken wing. 40 seconds to go in the period. Now Bulow out to the side, looking for the turn, gets the fall. Bowen Bulow, the pinfall victory, minute 25, 6 more points for Valley City. 9-0, they'll lead on the duel. 30 seconds to go in the match. As Michaela Mock for Hillsborough Central Valley with the 12-7 lead. She'll just ride out the final couple ticks of the clock and take the decision victory, 12-7. Michaela Mock for Hillsborough Central Valley. They'll move to 112 pounds. Couple of forfeits for Valley City. Jens Kunze at 121. Steele Thornton at 127 for the Highliners, so they'll lead the duel 21-0. There as they go to 133 pounds. As Carter Coughlin gets the forfeit victory at 133. So it's now 27-0. We'll go to 139 pounds. Remington Burnside for the Jaguars. Trent Geisler for Valley City. That your 139-pound matchup. 112 on the girls' match. Josephine Mao for Hillsborough Central Valley. Addison Yates for Harvey Wells County. That at 112 pounds. Geisler with the takedown to lead 3-0, 40 seconds into the period. As Geisler over to the other side, looking to ride in a half. Burnside able to peel. Geisler chicken wing. Also rolling out the wrist, looking for the turn. As we'll start the 112-pound matchup on the girls' side. Geisler keeping that chicken wing, now looking for, now going to run with it. Able to do so. Yates for Harvey Wells County with the takedown and a couple of near fall points. Geisler ran the chicken wing, now looking to walk it back. Lost the grip of it, but able to walk it back, stay in top control. Yates with a turn for Harvey Wells County. Both wrestlers looking for pinfalls in the first period. Burnside able to get himself bellied out, but 4 points on the near fall. Trent Geisler has a 7-0 lead. Also 4 near fall points for Yates. Upper lead now puts in a turn once again, looking for the pinfall. Minute and 5 seconds to go in the period. As there's the pinfall, Addison Yates for Harvey Wells County, the 56-second pinfall over Josephine Mao of the Burros. End of the first period, Geisler has a 7-0 lead going into the second over Remington Burnside on the boys' mat. So Harvey Wells County gets on the dual score. They trail 9-6. Burnside will start in the top position for Northern Cass. Burnside trailing by 7, looking to do something, has the arm, looking for a tilt. Able to roll through is Geisler and puts the head in the side, spin, pop the head out, get the reversal. 2 points for the reversal, so Geisler will up his lead to 9-0. As Farrah Seibel will take a forfeit victory at 118 pounds. Trent Geisler with the pinfall victory for Valley City, 257 over Northern Cass's Remington Burnside. 6 more points for the Highliners, make it 33-0 on the dual score. So 124 pounds, Crystal Magnuson for Hillsborough Central Valley, and Jasmine Kukowski for Harvey Wells County. That is your 124-pound match on the girls' side. As they'll go to 145 on the girls' mat, as Kukowski able to get the takedown for HWC, now looking to lock in the power half. As 145 pounds. Jackson Ness for Northern Cass gets the takedown. Bryce Komrowski is the opponent for Valley City. Komrowski able to get back up to his feet. 3-1, Ness with the lead. 30 seconds into the first period. Magnuson with a reversal, throws a cow catcher. She's got 2 for the reversal. Back points upcoming for the Burros. Crystal Magnuson looking for the pinfall for HCV. Kukowski going to have to try to fight off of her back. Still a minute to go in the first period there. Crystal Magnuson looking for the pinfall victory. Ness ups his lead, gets a takedown right to the back, looking for the pinfall for Northern Cass. Trying to get them on the scoreboard. Komrowski trying to bridge, trying to get out of bounds, but Jackson Ness for the Jaguars, the pinfall in 1:05. Getting Northern Cass on the scoreboard with a pinfall victory of Bryce Komrowski of Valley City. Magnuson still trying to get the pinfall victory for the Burros on the red mat. High bridge by Kukowski, trying to keep that shoulder off of the mat. Final 10 seconds of the period. Magnuson trying to lift the head, see if she can get that second shoulder onto the mat. But we'll run out of time, but it is for near fall. So Magnuson will take a 6-3 lead into the second period. Owen Hunt of Valley City, the forfeit victory at 152 for the Highliners. 39-6 is the lead.
On the black mat, 160 pounds, for Northern Cass,
Trevor Lee for Northern Cass. As Kukowski with a takedown makes the lead now 6-6 even up there. Trevor Lee, Cruz Kappenman, the opponent for Valley City, as Kappenman has a 3-0 lead. Magnuson trying to get up to her feet. See if she can get the escape point to retake the lead. Ankle hook though for Kukowski, able to get the mat return. Brings Magnuson to her base, trying to set up the three-quarter Nelson. Magnuson back up to her feet, looking to face Kukowski. Whizzer position. Kukowski able to keep the high hips and barrel her over for the near fall points, looking for the pinfall. Magnuson gonna have to try to fight off of her back. Kappenman riding tough on top. 6-0 is the lead. Lee up to his feet, gets the escape point, make it 6-1. Kukowski for the Hornets looking for the pinfall victory. Lee, a nice shot, able to get 3 points. Deficit is 2 at 6-4, 30 seconds to go in the period. Final 20 seconds on the girls' mat. Crystal Magnuson trying to fight off of her back. Jasmine Kukowski looking for the pinfall. Is going to get some near fall points for sure to take the lead. Lee with a chicken wing looking for some near fall points. Has it, now going to try to look for the fall. Final 10 seconds, short time. Trevor Lee looking for the fall for Northern Cass. Final couple ticks of the clock, and there's the fall. Trevor Lee, the pinfall, minute 59 for the Jaguars over Cruz Kappenman. Magnuson able to stay off of her back, but Kukowski does get 4 near fall points, so she now leads 10-6 going into the final period. (12-0) Harvey Wells County leads in the dual score there in the girls' mat. On the boys' mat, 39-12. Valley City with the lead as Magnuson getting a turn. Looking for the fall. We'll have 4 near fall points to tie it up at 10. But Crystal Magnuson wants the pinfall victory. Boys mat 172. As Crystal Magnuson with a pinfall for the Burros. Atticus Geetson for Northern Cass. Tyson Clabo for Valley City. That's at 172 pounds. So Magnuson for the Burros gets the pinfall victory. They'll retake the dual score lead at 15-12.
Next up on the red mat, 130 pounds. From Hillsborough, Central Valley, Kira Bazak. From Harvey Wells County, Brittany Middleton.
So we'll go to 130 pounds there on the girls' side. As Tyson Clabo looking for the pinfall here with a minute and 10 seconds to go in the second period. Geetson trying to fight off his back, can't do so. Tyson Clabo, the 54-second pinfall victory for the Highliners. Kira Kazette for Hillsborough Central Valley. Britton Kittleson for Harvey Wells County. As Kazette just looking to bowl her over, does so. Kazette with the takedown for the Burros. So Luke Walski for Northern Cass here at 189 pounds. It is Leighton Hendrickson for Valley City. That's your 189-pound matchup. Gazette still with a 3-0 lead for the Burros, halfway gone in the first period. As Gazette able to get the turn, looking for the fall. Plenty of time, 45 seconds to try to get it. Kittleson going to have to try to fight off of her back. Gazette reshoots the half, gets the fall. Kira Gazette for the Burros, minute 23 for HCV. They're at 130 pounds, 6 more points for the Burros, 21-12 they'll lead in the dual score. Hendrickson Walski still neutral position, halfway gone in the first period on the boys' mat. Shot attempt, sprawl. Hendrickson looking to pop the head in between the legs, over under, grabbing that near ankle. Trying to now work up, gets the takedown. Leighton Hendrickson for Valley City will take the first points of the matchup. Dual side at 136, Aubrey Bartz for Harvey Wells County takes the forfeit victory. 21-18 the Burros in favor in the duel there as we move to 142 pounds on the girls' side. Emily Smith for the Burros, Haley Wise for Harvey Wells County here at 142. As Wise on the takedown, Smith trying to sprawl. End of the first period on the boys' mat. Hendrickson for Valley City with a 3-0 lead. His choice, he defers. Walski will have choice. As Walski will start in the top position. Still no score, neutral position. Wise trying to stay close. Scramble, facing each other, still neutral, and Wise will end up with the takedown. Her first points of the matchup. She'll lead 3-0 for HWC. Walski looking for a turn, scoops the head, runs the arm, looking for the fall, was down 3-0, but now going to look for the pinfall, gets it. Luke Walski for Northern Cass with the pinfall victory over Leighton Hendrickson there in the second period. 6 points for the Jags, 42-18 they trail on the dual score. Smith with a reversal for Hillsborough Central Valley. So 215 pounds, Valley City will get a forfeit victory as they'll go to the final weight class, 285, as Ryer Muskie, the third-ranked wrestler at 215, gets the forfeit victory. We go to 285 pounds. Owen Hunt for the Highliners. And Caden Williams for Northern Cass. That your 285-pound duel. Owen Hunt, the number 2 ranked wrestler at heavyweight, as they go out of bounds. Wise for the Jaguars, a 3-2 lead as they wrestle in period number 2. And there's a reversal, so add 2 more points to her score. Hunt with a takedown for Valley City. They'll take a 3-0 lead. Now looking to ride on top, looking for a move, drapes the arm around the back, looking to get out to the side. Instead, we'll go the other way, remain in top control, but Williams able to get his arm back free, trying to work himself back up to a base. Smith able to get up to her feet, gets the escape point. So 6-0. Or 6-3 now the score listed. Wise and Smith, as they'll go out of bounds, get a restart. Hunt for Valley City, still in chop control, dragging the arm of Williams around his back, looking for a turn. Now scoop the head, see if he can get the shoulder, chest to chest, and barrel him over. There he does. Scoop the head, get the fall. Owen Hunt for Valley City, a 1-minute, 32-second pinfall victory for the Highliners over Northern Cass's Caden Williams, and that will bring the final on the dual score. Valley City will 57, Northern Cass 18. As that will be your final for the duel. So might get some JV matches. There on the boys' side. Get you the rundown of that here in just a few moments. 6-3 the score. Haley Wise for Harvey Wells County with the lead over the Burros. Emily Smith. Avery Kerr, Wyatt Marsh, the exhibition match on the boys' side. Wise with the takedown for Harvey Wells County, make it now 9-3. Looking for a turn, looking for some near fall points. She'll reshoot the half. Smith trying to work herself back to the belly. As the Valley City wrestler able to get the pinfall victory. Nye Kerr for Northern Cass. And Colin Hansen for Valley City. As Wise for Harvey Wells County gets the pinfall victory there at 142. So Haley Wise with the pinfall victory, giving Harvey Wells County a 24-21 dual score lead.
Next up on the red mat, at 148 pounds, from Hillsborough, Central Valley.
As they'll go to 148. As Ava McNamara for the Burros. As Josie Finley for Harvey Wells County, that's your 148-pound matchup. They're on the girls' side of the duel on the red mat. Neutral position they wrestle. Still staying neutral. 20 seconds gone in the period. Now back to a collar and elbow tie as they circle around the center circle. Shot attempt, McNamara, single leg, trying to suck it in. Sprawl attempt by Finley, but McNamara able to bowl her over, get the takedown. So Ava McNamara for the Burros with the first point. She'll lead 3-0. Finley looking for the escape, post the far leg. McNamara trying to ride tough on top, trying to, gets the ankle, drives her down for the breakdown. Kerr from Northern Cass looking for the pinfall there on the black mat. Turn, McNamara looking for the pinfall, gets it. Ava McNamara for Hillsborough Central Valley with the pinfall. 105 over Josie Finley. Looks like the Burros will be open at the next weight class of 155. So Bristol Fike of Harvey Wells County will take the forfeit victory. It's 30-27.
Next up on
as we go to 170. As 170, Harvey Wells County checking in. Kerr for Northern Cass with a 7-0 lead. So 170, Daniel Boxidos with the forfeit. As 190-250, a double forfeit. So that'll do it. Harvey Wells County will pick up the dual victory at 36-27. So we'll get you our Between dual report from Hunter Insurance Agency, online at hunterinsuranceagency.com. 201 Main Street in Hunter. So we'll recap both duels. We'll start on the boys' side of things at 107 pounds. Simon Trapp for Valley City, a 4-1 decision over Isaac Davidson. 114. Bowen Bulow, a 126 pinfall victory over Owen Steinberger for the Highliners. 121, Jens Kunze with the forfeit victory. 127, Steele Thornton with the forfeit. Carter Coughlin the forfeit at 133, all for the Highliners. Then at 139, Trent Giesler for the Highliners, a 2-minute 59-second pinfall victory over Remington Burnside. 145, Jackson Ness gets on the scoreboard for Northern Cass, a 1-minute 6-second pinfall victory over Bryce Komrowski of the Highliners. 152, Hunter Undum for the Highliners, a forfeit victory. 160, Trevor Lee for the Jags, a 1-minute 58-second pinfall victory over Cruz Kappenman. 172, Tyson Claybo for the Highliners, a 55-second pinfall victory over Atticus Geetson. 189, Luke Walski for the Jaguars, a 225 pinfall victory over Leighton Hendrickson. And at 215, Ryer Muskie, a forfeit victory for Valley City. 285, Owen Hunt, a 93-second pinfall victory over Northern Cass's Caden Williams. The duel finishes at 57-18. On the girls' side of things, 100 pounds, Kira Nelson for Hillsborough Central Valley picks up the forfeit victory. 106, Michaela Mott for the Burros, an 11-8 decision victory over Olivia Wise. 112, Addison Yates for Harvey Wells County, 53-second pinfall victory over Josephine Mao. 118, Pharaoh Seibel for Harvey Wells County, a forfeit victory. 124, Crystal Magnuson, a 427 pinfall victory over Jasmine Kukowski. For the Burros, 130, Kira Kazette, a pinfall victory. 122 for the Burros over Brittany Kittleson. 136, Ava Bartz for Harvey Wells County, a forfeit. 142, Haley Wise for HWC, a 4-minute 53-second pinfall victory over Emily Smith. At 148, Ava McNamara, 1-minute 6-second pinfall victory for the Burros over Josie Finley. 155, Bristol Fike for Harvey Wells County, a forfeit. 170, Daniela Boxidos for the Hornets, a forfeit victory. 190-250 go a double forfeit. Your duel finishes Harvey Wells County at 36, Hillsborough Central Valley 27 here in our first round of wrestling, as again a couple of JV matches going on as we speak right now. Again, then upcoming, we'll have the second round. Second round on the girls' side of things. Harvey Wells County will stay on the mat. They'll face Northern Cass. The boys' side will be Thompson and Valley City. They're on the black mat. Getting that your between dual report from Hunter Insurance, 201 Main Street in Hunter, hunterinsuranceagency.com. End of the first period on the boys' mat is for Valley City, has a 3-1 lead. Earl Wrestler on the red mat with a 7-0 lead, looking to lock up a cradle. So Olivia Weiss with the pinfall victory over Kira Nelson there on the girls' mat. So that'll do it for the girls side, or the first girls duel. So again, Harvey Wells County a 36-27 victory. The Hornets defeat Hillsborough Central Valley. The Burros will take the next round off. Harvey Wells County will take on Northern Cass in the first duel for the Jaguar girls. All right, that'll do it for the boys duel here as Valley City with the 57-18 victory in the duel. Take a break, get you ready for round number 2 when we return to YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
People often ask me, why are Hillsborough Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsborough Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsborough students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com as the Thompson boys getting ready for their first time out on the mat, as are the Northern Cass girls getting ready for their first chance to get on the mat. Again, one round of action already concluded. Valley City defeated Northern Cass on the boys' side 57-18. And on the girls' side, Harvey Wells County defeated Hillsborough Central Valley 36-27. Again, we thank you for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. A good first round. 2 more rounds to go. Xavier Schwartz for Thompson. Farrah Seibel and Lila Pritchard. An exhibition matchup on the red mat. Has a little bit of blood there. Mr. Trevor Kittleson right there on it to clean it up. Jennings Kuhn and Brody Decker, your second exhibition matchup on the black mat. As Pritchard for Northern Cass with a pinfall. On the red mat, Evelyn Johnson and Karana Doctor, an exhibition matchup on the red mat. As Johnson with a takedown there for Northern Cass. Injury time there on the boys' black mat. So Evelyn Johnson with the pinfall victory for Northern Cass. Lola Johnson and Jasmine Kukowski for Harvey Wells County, exhibition match on the red mat. As Kukowski with a pinfall victory there for Harvey Wells County. As now on the red mat, the girls' duel will begin between Harvey Wells County and Northern Cass. I'll start that at 112. Double open at 112. So we'll go to 118. So Hannah Johnson. And Addison Yates, your matchup. This your first first match of the duel here between Harvey-Wells County and Northern Cass as they wrestle neutral position around the center of the mat. Still neutral. Battle for position. Couple shot fakes. Head taps. Now they'll go back to the collar and elbow tie-ups. Johnson and Yates here on the girls' duel. Yeah, nice to see the fact that we're able to have a girls' duel here from Northern Cass last year. First time Northern Cass having home duels. Addison Yates with the takedown for Harvey-Wells County. First time them having home duels, and then you'd have the boys duel, and then you'd have a couple of girls matches sprinkled in between. The if it was a triangular, you'd have them in there. And now Northern Cass, close to a full team roster. Same for Hillsborough Central Valley, same for Harvey-Wells County. Great to see, again, the sport of girls wrestling in the state of North Dakota. Once again, just continuing to grow, participation up, great thing to see. Girls wrestling really growing all across the state of North Dakota. The interesting thing is, realistically now, are we going to get to a point where we're ever going to need a second girls class? We have two classes in boys wrestling, A and B. Maybe someday we'll need A and B girls classes as well in wrestling. Yates will take a 2-0 lead into the second period. As we'll get a timeout. Timeouts from Bank North, online at banknorth.bank. So it's a technical violation on Johnson, so Yates will get another point. As Yates will start in the top position. And Johnson able to get up to her feet, gets the escape point, her first point of the match. Again, injury timeout. Wrestler being looked at by medical staff there on the black mat. Want to respect the individuals, so we'll keep the camera faced off the mat and onto the crowds. As Yates, 3 more points with the takedown. Now going to shoot a half, runs with it, looking for the near fall. Johnson going to have to try to fight off of her back. Yates trying to adjust the arm, scoop the head, see if she can get that second shoulder to the mat. Johnson trying the high bridge. But Addison Yates of Harvey-Wells County, the pinfall victory. 2 minutes and 6 seconds to give Harvey-Wells County the first points. of the duel. They'll lead 6-0. As we'll move to our next weight class. 124, McKenna Affield of Northern Cass, Jasmine Kukowski of Harvey Wells County. That your 124-pound girls matchup. Circling center of the mat here at 124 pounds. Harvey Wells County is 6-0 lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Shot attempt and a sprawl by Affield. And out of bounds they go. They'll get a restart back in the center. Jasmine Kukowski for the Hornets. McKenna Affield for the Jaguars. Restart in the center with 1:15 to go in the period. Center of the mat, collar and elbow ties. And Kukowski with the takedown. Affield quickly back up to her feet. And we'll get the escape point, 3-1. So 3-1, Kukowski leads. 35 seconds to period. Shot attempt. Affield just able to do a slide by. Gets the takedown right to the back, looking for some near fall points. Kukowski able to high bridge, but a count of 2. And Affield with a 5-point move. She'll take a 6-3 lead. .20 seconds on the restart. Roll, sit out attempt. Kukowski. And a reversal. I'll say with reaction time, a reversal. So just a 2-point reversal. So 6-5. Affield back up to her feet looking for the escape point before the end of the period. Does get it. And that will do it for period number 1. Action-packed first period. McKenna Affield of Northern Cass, a 7-5 lead over Jasmine Kukowski of Harvey Wells County. As a reversal from Kukowski, so tie up the score 7-7, 15 seconds gone. Puts in the cradle, knee in the side, head in the temple. Gonna look for the fall. Affield able to break the grip. Count of 3 though from official Trevor Kittleson, so 10-7, Kukowski with the lead. 30 seconds gone in the second period. Affield up to her feet. Looking to get stumbles, and Kukowski able to fall back on her. Stays in top control, gets a turn, looking for the fall. There it is. Jasmine Kukowski of Harvey Wells County. Pinfall victory in 2:52 for the Jaguars. As we'll go to 1:30. Avery Davidson for the Jaguars. And Britton Kittleson for Harvey Wells County. This year 130-pound girls matchup. As neutral position they'll wrestle. Davidson into a double, transitions it, able to get the takedown. Kittleson able to belly herself out. But Avery Davidson, the 3-point takedown. Edge of the mat, they wrestle. Davidson looking for a turn, gets quick count of 4 for 4 near fall points. Not going to pin her in this position. So Davidson will let Kittleson belly herself out. Out of bounds, though. Go Avery Davidson, a 7-0 lead. Davidson looking for a turn. Now we'll go the other way into a half. Chest to chest. Scoop the head, get some near fall points, gets a full count of 4. Going to look for the fall. So it looks like she'll let Kittleson belly herself out. Drapes the arm around the back. Same move from official Trevor Kittleson. Now the near fall points awarded, 11-0. Davidson 4 points away from a first period tech fall. Davidson cross face, scoop the leg. A little bit out in front, able to readjust, scoop the head. Going to look for near fall points. Count of 4 would result in the tech fall. She's going to look for the pinfall now. Final 10 seconds of the period. Davidson looking for the fall. Kittleson trying to fight off of her back. Not give up the pin. Final couple ticks of the clock. And there's the pinfall. Avery Davidson, the pinfall at 2 minutes. For the pinfall victory, Avery Davidson defeats Britton Kittleson of Harvey Wells County. So Northern Cass gets on the dual score, 12-6. They trail Harvey Wells County. Isabel Erickson for Northern Cass. Aubrey Bartz for Harvey Wells County, that at 136 pounds. As Erickson able to get the takedown. Able to get the breakdown. Erickson looking to ride tough on top. 35 seconds gone in the period. Erickson cross face. Gets the cradle. Over rotates a little bit. Scramble. Erickson holding on to that arm. Defensive pin position potentially for Bartz. As still the scramble position, Northern Cass coaches telling Erickson to let go of the grip. There's a 2 points for reversal for Bartz. In on a turn, looking to stab Erickson up. Erickson, though, able to high bridge. It's a 3 near fall for Bartz, then a 2 reversal for Erickson. And we're tied up at 5 with 30 seconds to go in the period. Final 20 seconds. Erickson, Bartz tied up at 5 here in the first period. Erickson once again trying to lock up that cradle. Trying to stack Bartz up. And Isabel Erickson, a minute 52-second pinfall victory for the Jags. Tying up the duel at 12. We'll go to 142 in the girls' duel. Annabelle Steinberger for Northern Cass. as Haley Weiss for Harvey Wells County. This 142-pound matchup as we're tied at 12 apiece. Here in the girls' duel, 5 weight classes in. Start at 112, so we'll go all the way to 250, then come back to do 100 and 106. As Steinberger looking for the takedown, but Wise staying close, wizard position. Trying to hook the leg. Seeing if she can get that arm free. Does so, limp arm, and gets the takedown. So Haley Wise for Harvey Wells County, the opening takedown. 55 seconds into the first period. Weiss now will look to put in a half. Steinberger trying to look away, trying to peel. Now wrist control for Weiss. Out in front. Steinberger up to her feet, gets the escape point. So Steinberger trails 3-1, 40 seconds to go in the period. Sprawl by Steinberger, spin behind, get the takedown, put in the crossface. So Annabelle Steinberger leads Haley Weiss 4-3 with 30 seconds to go in the period. Final 15 seconds. Steinberger with a 4-3 lead. Weiss, though, up to her feet. Steinberger, though, able to get the mat return. Trying to shoot a half, runs out of time. But Annabelle Steinberger has a 1-point lead going into the second period. Steinberger will start in the top position to begin period number 2. Steinberger able to get a breakdown, looking for a crossface. Weiss, though, able to get back up to her base, sit out into a switch, 2 points. Weiss now will take a 5-4 lead. 30 seconds gone in the period. White's looking to ride tough on top. Got the early takedown, then Steinberger an escape takedown. And it was 4-3 after the first period. White starting the down position, got a reversal. Take a 5-4 lead. Looking for the half. Also has the arm. Trapped with the leg, looking for the fall. Steinberger trying to bridge out. Trying to keep the shoulder off of the mat. Plenty of time for Weiss to try to get the fall. There it is. Haley Weiss of Harvey Wells County, the pinfall victory. 3-14 for Harvey Wells County. They take an 18-12 lead on the dual score. We go to 148. Jigs are open. Josie Finley will take a forfeit victory at 148. Josie Finley for the Hornets. Go to 155. Evelyn Johnson for the Jags. Bristol Fike for the Hornets, this at 155 pounds. Now 24-12, Harvey Wells County with the lead. As Fike with the duck under, mat return, get the takedown, 3-0, she leads. 20 seconds gone in the period. Fike riding tough, going to look for a turn. As Fike now with a 6-1 lead. Has a turn, going to look for the fall. Johnson trying to fight off her back. Evelyn Johnson can't do so. And Bristol Fike of Harvey Wells County, the 52nd pinfall victory for the Hornets.
Next up on the red mat, 170 pounds.
We'll go to 170. Jocelyn Johnson for Northern Cass. As suit is for Harvey Wells County.
And from Harvey Wells County,
Hayden Lamada for the Hornets. That's your 170-pound girls matchup. As Johnson looking for the headlock. Lamada, though, able to shuck it by, get the takedown. Hayden Lamada for Harvey Wells County. Jocelyn Johnson for Northern Cass. 30 seconds gone in the period. Lamada looking for a cradle. Has it locked up. Now going to try to arch it back. .45 seconds gone in the period. Lamada looking for the cradle. Johnson, though, able to break the grip. Lamada stays in top control. Just past a minute gone. Lamada now with a turn.
Next up on the black mat, we'll have one more exhibition.
Johnson able to get back to her belly, but 4 near fall points for Lamada. Carter Bartles for Thompson. Your exhibition matchup for Thompson. Lamada with an 11-0 lead now, make it 13-0. And the pinfall victory, Hayden Lamada for Harvey Wells County. The fall in 2:15 for Harvey Wells County. 6 more points on the dual score.
Up next on the red mat are 190 pounds. From Northern Cass, Kira Holmes. From Harvey Wells County, Daniela Buchanas.
So Brody Decker for Thompson. Looks like on a mat return, unfortunately, landed on the neck. So they stabilized it. Ambulance came and took him out to be further evaluated there for Thompson. There, Brody Decker for the Tommies. Kira Oldies for Northern Cass. Daniela Boxidos for Harvey Wells County. 190-pound matchup. As Oldis with the takedown, she'll take a 3-0 lead. Minute gone in the period, looking to ride a half. Looking for the turn, Boxidos able though to get the reversal to take a cut into the deficit now at 3-2. As Boxidos now with a chin drop, looking for the fall. Oldis trying to bridge out, can do so. Daniela Boxidos of Harvey Wells County. Minute 37-second pinfall victory over Kira Oldis. So we'll go to 250 pounds. Sophia Polensky for Harvey Wells County. As Rainey Davis for Harvey Wells County, or for Northern Cass, excuse me. As Polensky looking for a looking for a chin drop. Stays neutral. Davis trying to pop back up now. Snapped down by Polensky this time. Able to spin behind for the takedown. .45 seconds gone. Polensky with a 3-0 lead, looking to shoot the half. Davis trying to work back from her belly, see if she can base herself out. Polensky looking for the turn. Edge of the mat. Trying to keep the feet in bounds, see if she can scoop the head. Now she's got the turn, gonna look for the fall. There it is, Sophia Polensky of Harvey Wells County. Pinfall victory in 1:18. 6 more points for the Jags, or for the Hornets, excuse me, make it now 48-12. So Lucy Johnson and Olivia Wise, your matchup. So I believe 100 will be a double forfeit, so then this will be 106. So Lucy Johnson for the Jags, Olivia Wise for Harvey Wells County. This at 106 pounds, 48-12. The Hornets lead on the dual score from Dakota Heritage Bank. As Bartles for Thompson with a victory there in that exhibition match. Looks like they'll get their duel started. As Johnson with the takedown for Northern Cass. Johnson has the cradle locked up, able to arch back. See if she can get the pinfall. Hooks the leg, knee in the side, head in the temple. Minute to go in the period. Olivia Wise trying to bridge, trying to fight off of her back. Lucy Johnson looking for the fall for Northern Cass. Trying to stack Wise up. Wise, though, able to break the grip. Belly herself out before near fall points for Johnson. 7-0 she'll lead. Restart 30 seconds. Johnson going to try to look for a cradle once again. Wise trying to defend, trying to fight out of it. Final 15 seconds to go in the period. As the Thompson Valley City boys duel about to get underway. End of the first period, Lucy Johnson for the Jaguars has a 7-0 lead. As we'll go into the second period. Wise will start in the down position. Johnson on top, trying to build on her 7-point lead here in the second 2 minutes. Johnson looking for a breakdown. .30 seconds gone. Johnson with a crossface. See if she can lock up that cradle once again. Got it the first match, or the first period, for 4 near fall points. Puts in the crossface. 1:14 will be our starting duel. Stalling warning on red. So Wise with the stalling warning. As we'll get 1:14 started. Garrett Krebs for Thompson, Bowen Bulow for Valley City. Here, 114 pounds, our first matchup of that duel. As Bulow with a quick takedown. Leads 3-0. Krebs up to his feet, gets the escape. And out of bounds, they go. Get a restart, 20 seconds into the first period. Johnson for Northern Cass trying to lock up the cradle. Has it now, trying to arch it back with 25 seconds, to go in the period. Out of bounds they go. Bulow now with a 6-1 lead after a takedown. Gets first move to Bulow, looking for a turn. Final couple ticks of the clock on the red mat. As Lucy Johnson rides out all 2 minutes, she'll take a 7-0 lead into the final 2 minutes. Bulow for Valley City, a 6-1 lead. Chicken Wing runs with it, looking for the pinfall, has the turn. There's the pinfall. Bowen Bulow for Valley City. The pinfall in 1 minute and 13 seconds. Johnson extends her lead 8-0. Now looking to spin behind for the takedown. Gets it to take an 11-0 lead. So 90 seconds. As we'll get a whistle. As do we have blood? Nope, all good. So 121, Jens Kunze with the forfeit victory at 121. Steele Thornton the forfeit at 127. So they'll go to 133. So restart with 90 seconds. Wise with a roll through, looking for the reversal. trails 11-0. Johnson able to stay with her and regains top control. No points in that sequence. 133, Gabe Fleck for Thompson. Carter Coughlin for Valley City, that at 133 pounds. As Coughlin able to get the takedown, plus a couple of near fall points with a tilt. Sit out, Wise looking for the fall, trails 11-0. Johnson has to try to fight off her back, does so. Wise with 4 near fall points. It's 11-6, a 5-point match with 30 seconds to go. Coughlin on a turn for Valley City, going to look for the pinfall. Minute 15 on the black mat. 4 near fall points for Coughlin. 7-0. Looking for a tilt. Able to catch it. Looking to tack on to the lead. Count at 2. Official will restart. Stalling warning called on Johnson. That's her first warning. Final 5 seconds. Johnson can afford to give up another one. 11-8. Lucy Johnson will hold on for the 11-8 decision victory. So 48-15 is how the duel will finish, as Coughlin will get the pinfall victory. Northern Cass, Hillsborough Central Valley will be the final girls' duel. So 48-15, Northern Cass with the lead, Harvey Wells County, the 48-15 victory over Northern Cass in the duels girl. Boys duel after the 90-second Carter Coughlin pinfall victory. Colton Krebs for Thompson, Trent Geisler for Valley City. This at 139 pounds. Again, we start at 114. So we'll go all the way through 285, then come back to do the 107 every round. They move up a weight class from the starting duel. As Krebs with the 3-0 lead for Thompson. But the escape point, Geisler able to get the takedown, but then Krebs, second takedown of the period, he'll lead 6-1. Edge of the mat, and out of bounds they'll go. Get our recap from Hunter Insurance Agency. 201 Main Street in Hunter, HunterInsuranceAgency.com. We started at 112 on the girls' side between Northern Cass and Harvey Wells County. Double forfeit at 112, Addison Yates for Harvey Wells County at 118. 307 pinfall over Hannah Johnson. 124, Jasmine Kukowski for the Hornets, a 251 pinfall victory over McKenna Affield. 130, Avery Davidson for Northern Cass, able to get the Jags on the scoreboard, a 2-minute pinfall victory over Britton Kittleson. 136, Isabel Erickson for Northern Cass, a 151 pinfall victory over Aubrey Bartz. 142, Haley Wise of Northern Cass, a 314 pinfall over Annabelle Steinberger. 148, Josie Finley for Harvey Wells County, a forfeit victory. 155, Bristol Fike, a 51-second pinfall over Evelyn Johnson. 170, Hayden LaMotta of Harvey Wells County, a 51-second pinfall victory over Evelyn Johnson. 170, Haley LaMotta for Harvey Wells County, 216 pinfall over Jocelyn Johnson. 190, Daniela Boxidos for Harvey Wells County, 134 pinfall over Kira Holdis. 250, Sophia Polensky, the pinfall victory over Ann Davis. And then at 100, double forfeit, Lucy Johnson for Northern Cass. 11-8 decision victory over Olivia Weiss. As we'll have one exhibition matchup before the girls' duel starts, as we'll get that underway and updated. Red mat, Northern Cass and Hillsborough Central Valley. Krebs a 9-2 lead. Get a restart. 63 seconds to go in the second period. Colton Krebs for Thompson has the 9-2 lead. Valley City leads on the dual score 24-0. Exhibition matchup on the girls' side. I believe that'd be McKenna Affield of Northern Cass. Josephine Mao of Hillsborough Central Valley in the exhibition matchup. Krebs with a 9-2 lead. Final 15 seconds to go in the second period. Start of the third period. Krebs will start in the down position. As then we'll get the girls duel as they'll start at 124. Crystal Magnuson for Hillsborough Central Valley. McKenna Affield for Northern Cass. Your first duel, your first match, 124. As Magnuson with the takedown. Magnuson looking to improve to 2-0 on the season. Puts in the half. Nelson gets the fall. Crystal Magnuson the pinfall victory. 27 seconds. Able to connect on a takedown, get a turn. That's a Halstead Telephone Company post-match connection. Discover local reliability you can trust online at halsteadtel.com. Kira Kazette for Hillsborough Central Valley. Avery Davidson for Northern Cass. Geisler trails 9-2. Krebs looking to stay alive in the final 20 seconds to get the victory in the first victory of the duel for Thompson. Final 10 seconds. Geisler last chance will put in a crossface. Looking to spin behind. Krebs just trying to be tough on bottom. And Geisler will run out of time. So Garrett Krebs will pick up the 9-2 decision victory for the Tommies. Davidson Kazette ready to go here. As they'll go to 145 on the boys duel. Davidson in on the takedown. as she'll cut Kazette 3-1. 145, Mason Bartles for Thompson. Bryce Komrowski for Valley City. There, 145 on the boys' duel. Davidson, Kazette still in the neutral position, halfway gone in the first period. Bartles with a takedown for the Tommies. He'll take a 3-0 lead, 40 seconds gone in the first period there on the black mat. Kazette trailing Davidson 3-1. Track Wrestling shows 3-2, but Kazette got an escape. Track Wrestling showing it as a reversal. See if they get that corrected on the website side. Stalling attempt, or stalling warning issued to Kazette, her first warning. Davidson crossface looking to spin and gets the takedown. Avery Davidson, the takedown for Northern Cass, ups her lead now 6-1. Kazette Davidson, both with victories against Harvey Wells County in the duel. So each wrestler looking to end tonight 2-0. Bartles with a 6-0 lead, 20 seconds to go in the period. Second period will start neutral as Bartles with a turn, going to look for some near fall points, gets a count of 4. Spin around, regain control, get the 4 near fall points, up his lead 10-0. I'll just ride out the final couple ticks of the clock. Mason Bartles for the Tommies has a 10-0 lead going into the second period. Davidson a 6-1 lead, 35 seconds gone in the period. That'd be period number 2. Bros with a 6-0 lead on the dual score. Davidson was looking for a shot attempt. Kazette, though, able to defend it, stays neutral. Komrowski will be in the top position. Davidson looking for the takedown and gets it, and they go out of bounds. So Davidson ups her lead 9-1. Bartles with the reversal, up his lead 12-0. Bartles looking for a turn, as is Davidson. Avery Davidson with the pinfall victory. Pinfall 332 for Northern Cass. Mason Bartles with the pinfall victory in 309. As both Bartles and Davidson bringing the energy there in their matchups, getting second period pinfall victories. Enbridge Energy wrestlers of the match. Brought to you by Enbridge, enbridge.com for career opportunities. So Isabel Erickson will pick up a forfeit. As they'll go to 142. As we'll have a contested match there. 152. Hudson Goldaddy for the Tommies. Hunter Undum for Valley City. That 152 pounds in the boys matchup. Girls matchup, Emily Smith for Hillsborough Central Valley. Annabelle Steinberger for Northern Cass. That at 142. Undum for the Tommies with the takedown. Excuse me, Undum for the Highlanders with the takedown. He'll lead 3-0. Smith Steinberger neutral position, out of bounds. They'll go on the black mat. Undum with a 3-0 lead. And Steinberger with the takedown to take a 3-0 lead. So Undum on the black mat, a 3-0 lead. Steinberger looking for the fall, locks up the cradle, gets it. Annabelle Steinberger locking up the cradle, getting the pinfall victory for Northern Cass in 1 minute and 6 seconds. As they go to 148. Get a restart on the black mat. Undum for Valley City, a 3-0 lead. 30 seconds to go in the period. So on the girls' mat, double forfeit at 148. Then they'll go to 155. Undum with a crossface. As Undum will take a 3-0 lead into period number 2. Ava McNamara for Hillsborough Central Valley. Evelyn Johnson for Northern Cass. Your 155-pound duel. As McNamara with the takedown. As clasping will be the call. We'll get the whistle. Nope. Heard the whistle on the other side. There's the escape point for Johnson plus the penalty point. 3-2, and then McNamara with another takedown to make it 6-2. Johnson quickly up to her feet. McNamara, though, able to get the mat return. Undum with a 6-1 lead. 19 seconds gone in the second period. They're on the black boys mat. Johnson able to get the escape point. 6-3. McNamara with the lead for the Burros. Undum another takedown to make it 9-1. As he'll cut Goldaddy. Out of bounds they go. So 9-2, Hunter Undum with the lead. McNamara in on another shot. Clears the head, gets the takedown. 9-3. Johnson will get the escape, 9-4. Goldaddy in on a shot. Undum with a sprawl on the black mat. As McNamara another takedown, 12-4. Undum with a takedown, make it 12-2. As he'll cut Goldaddy. End of the first period. Ava McNamara 12-4 lead going into the second period. Goldaddy looking for the headlock. Trying to lock it up, has it. Goldaddy for the Tommies with the headlock. 20 seconds to try to get the fall. Trails by 9 points. Looking for the pinfall though. Undum trying to fight off his back, survived to the third period. Johnson will start in the top position. McNamara will get the escape point for the Burros. 13-4. Goldaddy trying to get that second shoulder onto the mat as Undum will survive. 4 near fall points makes it 12-10. Now just a 2-point matchup. Undum still with the lead, but the 7-point move for Goldaddy gets him to within 2. 14-3, McNamara with the lead for the Burros. Warning green on Johnson, and we'll get potentially dangerous called. So we'll get a restart in neutral position, 13-4. Goldaddy with an escape makes it 12-11. Undum with a shot attempt. Goldaddy trying to sprawl. Undum reshot, gets the takedown. So Hunter Undum, 15-11 is the lead. McNamara a takedown for the Burros, 16-4. As we'll get a full Nelson. So a penalty point given to Goldaddy, 15-12. Minute 12 to go in the match. As then Undum says, let's start neutral on the restart. So an escape point for Goldaddy, 15-13. Hunter Undum with the lead with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. Escape point for Johnson, 15-6. McNamara leads for the Burros there on the red mat. Final couple ticks of the clock in the second period, and we'll go to the third period. Ava McNamara for the Burros, an 11-point lead. Goldaddy with a takedown. He'll take a 16-15 lead. Hudson Goldaddy trailing all match long. As now Goldaddy going to try to lock up a chicken wing. Final 25 seconds. Goldaddy leads by 1. Just has to ride Undum, try to keep him down in the down position. Sit out roll attempt by Undum, out of bounds they go. We'll get a restart. Johnson with a takedown for Northern Cass, so it's 16-8. Ava McNamara with the lead for Hillsborough Central Valley. Final 10 seconds. Goldaddy trying to ride on top. Looking for a breakdown. 2-on-1 wrist control. Final 5 seconds. And we'll get potentially dangerous called. And a restart with 4 seconds. Last chance for Hunter Undum. He trails by a point. Got to get an escape in the final 4 seconds. There's the restart to an ankle. Gets a breakdown. And Hudson Goldaddy for the Thompson Tommies comes back, a 16-15 victory over Hunter Undum. As they'll go to 160 on the duel. They're on the boys' mat. Thompson is open. Cruz Cappenman will take the forfeit at 160 for the Highliners. We'll get a full Nelson and a penalty point given to Johnson. So it's 18-9 with 24 seconds. Ava McNamara looking to ride out the final couple ticks of the clock and pick up the pinfall victory. Johnson up to her feet, final 10 seconds. McNamara will give up the escape. 18-10, she leads. Just got to stay in good position. Don't give up the big move. And that'll do it. Ava McNamara, the 18-10 decision victory for Hillsborough Central Valley. Boys duel 172. Tyson Claybo for Valley City. Caden Kurz for Thompson. 30 seconds gone in the first period, still neutral. So 170. Bros are open at 170. So Jocelyn Johnson will take a forfeit. Then they'll go to 190. So 190, the Burros are open. The Jaguars will take a forfeit victory. Clabo with a takedown for Valley City. He's got a 3-0 lead. Gets a turn. 4 count, 4 near fall points. Tyson Clabo leads 7-0. 35 seconds to go in the first period. And there's the pinfall. So Tyson Clabo, the pinfall victory in 92 seconds for Valley City. At 190, Kira Holdis for Northern Cass will pick up the forfeit victory, as then they'll go to 250. Rows are open. So Rayanne Davis for Northern Cass. Ryan Davis for Northern Cass will get the forfeit victory at 250. Then they'll go to 100 and 106. 189 pounds on the boys match. Carter Bartles for Thompson. Jack LaRude for Carter Bartles for Thompson. Jack LaRude for Valley City. As LaRude will get the chicken wing. And the pinfall victory. Jack LaRude with the pinfall over Carter Bartles. They're at 189. So girls, Matt, 100 pounds was a double forfeit. Kira Nelson, the forfeit victory for Hillsborough Central Valley at 100 pounds. So that was 100 pounds. Kira Nelson getting the forfeit victory. Track wrestling showing 2 different 100-pound matches, but Kira Nelson the forfeit victory. And so at 106, Michaela Mock for HCV, Lucy Johnson for Northern Cass. £215, Christopher Stavatig for Thompson, Ryer Muskie for Valley City. Again, Muskie, the 3rd-ranked wrestler at 215. One minute gone. Muskie with a 1-point deficit. Stavatig with a 5-4 lead. Mock with the turn and the pinfall. Michaela Mock for Hillsborough Central Valley, the pinfall victory. So final weight class should be, or final 2 weight classes, 112, 118 upcoming. Jags are open at 112. Muskie with a 4-point near fall, 8-5. And Josephine Mao will take a forfeit for Hillsborough Central Valley as we'll go to 118. Hannah Johnson for Northern Cass. She'll get the forfeit victory. So Hannah Johnson, the forfeit. So Northern Cass will pick up the dual victory. Muskie will get the pinfall victory for Valley City. As they'll go to 285. So 42-28 is how the duels finishes. As Owen Hunt will get the forfeit victory for Valley City. As then we'll go back to 107, Simon Trapp will pick up the forfeit victory for Valley City. So that'll do it for that duel. So we'll have one more exhibition match. So we'll get you our Hunter Insurance Agency between dual report. We'll start on the girls' side as Northern Cass defeats Hillsborough Central Valley 42-28. Start at 124, Crystal Magnuson, 23-second pinfall victory over McKenna Affield. 130, Avery Davidson for Northern Cass, a 333 pinfall over Kira Kizet. 136, Isabel Erickson for Northern Cass picks up a forfeit. 142, Annabelle Steinberger for the Jags, a 1-minute, 7-second pinfall victory over Emily Smith. 148 was a double forfeit. 155 was Ava McNamara, majored for Hillsborough Central Valley, an 18-10 major decision victory over Evelyn Johnson. 170, Jocelyn Johnson for Northern Cass, a forfeit. 190, Kira Holdis for a forfeit, and 250, Ryan Davis for Northern Cass, all picking up forfeits. 100 pounds, Kira Nelson for HCV, the forfeit victory. 106, Michaela Mock for the Burros, 53-second pinfall victory over Lucy Johnson. 112, Josephine Mao for the Burros, a forfeit victory. And 118, Hannah Johnson for Northern Cass picks up a forfeit victory. Michaela Mock for the Burros, the 53-second pinfall victory. That will be your Agassi Precision Egg feature performance of the match. Michaela Mock, the 53-second pinfall victory. She goes 2-0 on the evening for Hillsborough Central Valley. Agassi Precision Egg, PlantYourDoc.com, 701-636-2119. To honor between dual report, Thompson and Valley City. Bowen Bulow for Valley City, a 110 pinfall victory over Garrett Krebs. 121, Jens Kunze for Valley City, forfeit victory. 127, Steele Thornton, a forfeit victory for the Highliners. Carter Coughlin for Valley City, a 90-second pinfall victory over Gabe Fleck. 139, Colton Krebs for the Tommies, a 9-2 decision victory over Trent Geisler. 145, Mason Bartles for the Tommies, a 310 pinfall victory over Bryce Komrowski. 152, Hudson Goldaddy for the Tommies, a 16-15 decision victory over Hunter Undum. 160, Cruz Kappenman for the Highliners, a forfeit victory. 172, Tyson Clabo for Valley City. 139, pinfall over Caden Kurz. 189, Jack LaRue for Valley City, a 45-second pinfall victory over Carter Bartles. 215, Ryer Muskie for Valley City, a 2-minute, 14-second pinfall victory over Christopher Stavatig for the Tommies. 285, Owen Hunt, a forfeit for the Highliners. And at 107, Simon Trapp, a forfeit victory for the Highliners. 60-12 is how the duel finishes in favor of Valley City over Thompson. Take a break, come back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making Honoring long-term commitments. Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is your one-stop shop for gifts and home improvements. Check out the huge display of DeWalt power tools. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash, making holiday shopping even easier. And explore all major name brand appliances, floor covering, cabinets, windows, doors, and much more. Find everything you need for all seasons, including this special holiday season when you shop at Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro, open Monday through Saturday.
So Northern Cass and Thompson will get their duel started here. 107 pounds, Isaac Davidson for Northern Cass, Xander Schwartz for the Thompson Tommies. That your 107-pound matchup as Davidson gets the takedown again, ranked number 3 in the latest Dakota Grappler rankings, alone Northern Cass in the top 8. Davidson looking for a turn, has it. Gonna look for the pinfall. Plenty of time to settle in. Schwartz gonna have to try to fight off of his back. And cannot do so. Isaac Davidson, the 48-second pinfall victory. Isaac Davidson bringing the energy in that match, brought to you by Enbridge, online at enbridge.com for career opportunities.
From Northern Cass, Isaac Davidson. And from Thompson, Garrett Krebs.
As Garrett Krebs for the Thompson Tommies. Listed as Isaac Davidson for Northern Cass at 114. That's what track wrestling shows. So try to get that sorted out. So Davidson with the takedown. 50 seconds gone in the period. And it's Garrett Krebs for the Tommies. Just past a minute gone in the first period. Northern Cass leads the duel 6-0. 30 seconds gone in the period. Davidson with a turn. Davidson looking for a turn. Trying to get some near fall points for the end of the period. Krebs with a bridge, trying to stay off of his back. Can't do so. There's the pinfall. So Davidson with the pinfall victory, minute 58 over Garrett Krebs. So we'll go to 121. And we'll try to get track wrestling, figure out what the thing was, because 121 is a double forfeit. As we go to 127. And a double forfeit at 27, so we'll go to 133. So 133 is our next weight class.
For Thompson, Gabe Fleck, Northern Gas is open.
So Thompson will get a forfeit victory.
Fleck with the forfeit win.
Gabe Fleck with the forfeit victory.
At 139 pounds.
They'll go to 139. Colton Krebs for the Tommies. Remington Burnside for Northern Cass. So Krebs for the Tommies, Burnside for Northern Cass. And we'll get a time. They'll let Krebs readjust the headgear. 139, Northern Cass a 12-6 lead on the dual score. As Burnside with a takedown. Krebs able to get the escape, 3-1. Krebs now in on a shot attempts. Pop the head out, get the takedown. Colton Krebs will take a 4-3 lead. .30 seconds gone. Krebs with a 4-3 lead. Final 20 seconds of the period. Krebs a 4-3 lead. Krebs chicken wing, end of the period. So Krebs will take a 4-3 lead into the second 2 minutes. Mat return by Burnside. He'll start in the top position in the second period. Looking for a tilt, cradle, just didn't have the arms locked up. Krebs high hip. Now able to turn face in on a front headlock is Colton Krebs. Snap down, grab at the near leg, lock up the cradle, get the 2 points for the reversal. Hook the ankle, now going to try to get the cradle locked in and see if he can get a turn. Using the forehead. Trying to arch him back. Krebs with the pinfall victory. Colton Krebs, 2:48 for the pinfall victory for the Tommies over the Northern Casses, Remington Burnside. Jackson Ness for the Jaguars. Mason Bartles for the Tommies. Shot attempt by Ness. Bartles looking to a sprawl, scramble. They both stay on their feet in the center of the circle. Shot attempt by Ness. Bartles able to sprawl. Trying to keep the front headlock. Reshot attempt by Bartles for the takedown. Mason Bartles with the 3-point takedown for the Tommies. .50 seconds gone in the period. Neutral. So Bartles will give the escape point back in on a shot attempt. Is Bartles. Ness trying to sprawl. Bartles, though, able to drive him down for the takedown. 6-1 he leads. Shoots a half. .30 seconds to go in the period. Puts in a crossface, gets the turn. Looking for some near fall points before the end of the period. Has a count of 4. Final 15 seconds. And Mason Bartles with the pinfall victory, 1:48 over Northern Cassis, Jackson Ness. So Bartles, the crossface, able to spin behind. The crossface takes precision. That's your Agassi Precision Egg move of the match. Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro, online at planterdoc.com. 701-636-2119. So 152. Double open at 52. So we'll go to 160. Hudson Goldaddy for the Tommies. And Trevor Lee for the Jags. Shot attempt by Lee, able to get the takedown. Lee with a 3-0 lead. Chicken wing. Looking to run with it. Has the turn, going to look for the fall. Bridge by Goldaddy. Lee a little bit too far. Goldaddy high bridge. Looking for the reversal. Seeing if he can get the... Has the 2 for the reversal. Cross face. Has some near fall points upcoming. Lee gets 4 points for the near fall. 2 for a reversal for Goldaddy, 4 for the near fall. And it's a 7-6 matchup. Lee still with the lead, leads by 1 at 7-6. Lee up to his feet, able to get the escape point. 8-6, then Lee in on a shot, double leg for the takedown. Trevor Lee, 3 points on the takedown. 11-6, action-packed first period, final 10 seconds. Lee puts in a crossface. So Lee with choice after after Goldaddy defers. Lee will choose the top position. Lee leads 11-6 after 1 period. Lee, 2-on-1 to the far knee, looking for a breakdown. Has Goldaddy bellied out. Now see what he can do in the top position. Knee slide to Goldaddy, works himself back to his base. Knee slide again, looking for a roll. And has it too for the reversal. Near fall points, Goldaddy looking for. Lee continues rolling through. Trying to pop the head out. Reversal, scramble. As Goldaddy once again in on a headlock finish, looking for the fall, gets it. Hudson Goldaddy with the pinfall victory. So Goldaddy will finish tonight with a pair of wins. Nyker for the Jags. And Caden Kurz for the Tommies. Kurz for the Tommies. Kerr for Northern Cass. 24-12, Thompson leads on the dual score from Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future, locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Online at dhb.bank. Nyker for Northern Cass, Caden Kurz for the Tommies. Front headlock Kurz. Kurz trying to spin behind, and Nyker able to get back up to his feet. Now back to a knee, front headlock, Caden Kurz for the Tommies. Stays neutral, edge of the mat. They'll try to circle themselves back. Shot attempt by Kurz. Looking to suck that leg in. .40 seconds gone, or 40 seconds left, still scoreless. Kerr for Northern Cass. Able to get back up to his feet, as is Kurz for the Tommies. Final 30 seconds of the period, still neutral, no score. And out of bounds they go, restart back to the center. 18 seconds to go in the period. Shot attempt by Kurz. Final couple ticks of the clock. Kerr with the sprawl. Kurz, though, reshot, double leg, trying to beat the buzzer, can't do so. And end of the first period, no score at 172. Kerr will start in the top position for the Jaguars. .30 seconds gone in the period. Nye Kerr of Northern Cass still riding tough on top. Kerr's with a knee slide. Kerr trying to take advantage of it. Deep waist, has the wrist locked. Looking to get it into a tilt. Edge of the mat. And out of bounds they go. Get a restart back to the center. Minute 4 to go in the second period. Kerr is quickly up to his feet. Kerr, though, with a mat return. Kerr is able to get the reversal, so Caden Kerr is the first points of the match. He leads 2-0, 40 seconds to go in the second period. Kerr crowding in close, seeing if he can get a reversal out of this. Kerr's, though, will shoot a half. Unique situation here. Caden Kerr's able to make the most of it and try to get some near fall points. Gets 4, then Kerr able to high bridge, get the reversal for 2. But Kerr's +2 out of that sequence. And we'll get a whistle and maybe an inadvertent poke to the eye for Kerr. So official Trevor Kittleson will give him a time to compose himself. Get a restart with 12 seconds to go. Caution. Final 10 seconds. Kerrs was looking for a stand-up. Kerr able to defend it. 5 seconds to go in the second period. Nyker just trying to ride it out. He'll do so. Caden Kerrs, though, with a 6-2 lead. Going into the final period as we'll get blood time for Nyker. Our blood time from Bank North online at banknorth.bank. They'll get him cleaned up. We'll be back. YourLiveEvent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Out of the Bank North blood time. Start of this third period, neutral position. Kerr in on a shot attempt for Northern Cass. Kerr's trying to sprawl, and out of bounds they go. Stalling warding on Kerrs. That's his first. First one's free. Minute 25, Kerr for Northern Cass trying to get the takedown. Crossface, Kerr's able to get up to his feet. Snapped down by Kerr, gets the takedown. He trails by 1. Minute 15, Caden Kerr's a 1-point lead. We'll see if Kerr tries to ride. Nope, Coach Davidson is saying let him go, give up the escape point. 1 point. 7-5, Caden Kerr's with the lead. Kerr back in on a shot attempt. Sprawl by Kerr's. Under a minute to go in the matchup. Kerr able to get back up to his feet. Now back to a knee. Front headlock for Caden Kerrs of Thompson. Edge of the mat they wrestle, and out of bounds they go. We'll get a restart with 44 seconds to go in the period. Shot attempt by Kerr. Kerr's with the sprawl. 30 seconds to go in the third period. Snap down, spin behind. Kerr's with the takedown for the Tommies. He'll lead 10-5. He'll just try to ride out the final 20 seconds of the third period. Kerr's rolling out the wrist, draping the arm of Kerr around his back. Can just sit right there. Final couple ticks of the clock. And Caden Kerr's for the Thompson Tommies, a 10-5 decision victory over Northern Cass's Nye Kerr. So we'll go to 189. 27-12 is the Tommy dual lead. Carter Bartles for Northern Cass. Atticus Geetson Carter Bartles for Thompson. Atticus Geetson for Northern Cass. Rest 2 minutes on the clock here in the first period. 27-12, Tommies with the dual lead. Bartles with a shot attempt. Geetson with a sprawl. Spin behind, get the takedown. This 189 pounds. Bartles looking for a stand-up. Geetson, though, able to bring him back down to his base. Bartles posts the far leg. Minute gone in the first period. Edge of the mat, they go. Restart back to the center with 50 seconds to go. .35 seconds to go in the first period. Geetson with a 3-0 lead, trying to ride tough on top. Bartles up to his feet. Geetson, though, able to keep it, trying to stay in bounds. Keeps the hand in bounds. Looking for the fall is Geetson. Bartles going to have to try to bridge out. Final 10 seconds of the period. Geetson trying to lift the head, gets the fall. Atticus Geetson, the pinfall victory, 159 over Thompson's Carter Bartles. Atticus Geetson, 6 points for the Jags on the dual score. Go to 2:15. Luke Walski will take the forfeit at 2:15. Go to 285. So Geetson with that turn, connecting with it for the pinfall. Atticus Geetson, your Halstead Telephone Company. Post-match connection. Serve your local reliability you can trust online at halsteadtel.com. So 285, Caden Williams will get the forfeit victory. So Northern Cass will take the duel at 30-27. So one exhibition matchup. Christopher Stavatig and Charlie Marjoram will be your exhibition matchup. Hunter Insurance Agency, a recap. 107 Northern Cass with a 47-second pinfall victory. 114, Isaac Davidson, a 158 pinfall victory over Garrett Krebs. 121-27 was a double forfeit. 133, Gabe Fleck for the Tommies with a forfeit. 139, Colton Krebs for Thompson, a 250 pinfall victory over Remington Burnside. 145, Mason Bartles for the Tommies, a 1 minute 50-second pinfall victory over Jackson Ness. 152, a double forfeit. 160, Hudson Goldaddy for the Tommies, a 2 minute 56-second pinfall over Trevor Lee. 172, Caden Kurz for the Tommies, a 10-5 decision over Nye Kerr. 189, Atticus Geetson for the Jaguars, a 1 minute 59-second pinfall over Carter Bartles. 215, Luke Walski for Northern Cass, a forfeit. 285, Caden Williams for Northern Cass, a forfeit, as the Jags pick up the victory 30-27 on the dual score. Salvatigue with the fall for the Thompson Tommies, as that should do it for all of the matches here. So we'll take a break. Come back, get you some post-match reaction when we return here on your liveevent.com, your final Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. In that duel, Northern Cass 30, Thompson 27. Again, post-match reaction when we return, your liveevent.com.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lincoln, Wilton, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison, and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsborough.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as we'll get some post-match reaction here on YLE, as Mason Bartles joining us here for the Thompson Tommies first off. And Mason, first off, congratulations, couple matches,
Thank you.
Couple wins. Just kind of talk about your night on the mat here tonight.
Kind of went into it just wanting to get pins, get some reps, and watching our teammate go down, that's not necessarily something you want to happen, so you kind of want to get some get back for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely not what you want to have happen. But let's talk about for you, just the first, kind of month of the season, just kind of talk about you working in, day out, trying to improve yourself out on the mat.
in practice we've been doing a lot of conditioning, a lot of hard work, and the group of guys we got have really been pushing me, and it's helped a lot.
Just talk about second year for the Thompson Tommy wrestling program. Just kind of what is that like, and kind of how it feels to be kind of this on the groundwork here for these first few years of Tommy wrestling.
It's been pretty fun seeing the team get built and all the new faces that try out every year. It's really fun seeing all the new 7th or middle schoolers that come try out, have it be their first year, and really be kind of good at it for their first time. And I'm glad I get to be a part of that.
Yeah, absolutely. As now as this season, this grind of the season rolls along, what do you want to see yourself continue to work on to develop as you get ready for that stretch run of January, because that's a grueling time there with tournament time?
I think my conditioning could be a little better. I think I could just work on everything as a whole, get better, just hone down some certain things, and I'll be set.
All right, Mason Bartles for the Thompson Tommies. Congratulations on the win here tonight. Good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Take a break. Be back with more. YourLiveEvent.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com is continuing on here. Colton Krebs for the Thompson Tommies joining us here. And Colton, first off, congratulations. A couple matches, a couple victories. Just talk about that, able to get 2 wins on the night here tonight.
I had some pretty good opponents tonight, and then I came in with a pretty good game plan on kind of how I wanted to execute my moves. And I came in and I worked my shots and I worked my takedowns and pinning combinations and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely able to get both of those in that. And just talk about this, kind of first month or so of the season here, this end of November into December. Just kind of talk about, yourself working at practice every single day, trying to improve your wrestling craft.
We've worked a lot of conditioning in practice lately, and I've got a really good practice partner named Hudson Goldaddy, and we've been working pretty hard in practice and just keep bettering ourselves. And when January comes around, we're hoping to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get to that in just a moment. But similar question to Mason, just with this being, year number 2 for the Thompson Tommies, just talk about, that with you, how much pride it is, the fact that you're kind of here in this ground floor for the Thompson wrestling program to try to hopefully build something as the years progress.
It's awesome to be part of such a cool thing because it's a first-year program, and seeing what they had when we were up in Hillsboro in the youth, it was very cool to see what they did and now kind of create our own program. Molding the foundation it's quite a cool thing to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And then as you mentioned, talked about January. So what do you want to see yourself just continue to work on, to improve on, to get you ready for the gauntlet that is January, come with tournaments to eventually, February when the big tournament happens?
Well, if I can keep working my shots and keep working just being a better overall wrestler and keep honing my craft, we're going to see how it turns out come January. Hopefully, good results.
All right, Colton Krebs joining us here for the Tommies. Colton, congratulations on the win. Good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break. Back with more. YourLiveEvent.com.
This holiday season, discover unbeatable prices on major name brand appliances at Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. From refrigerators, washers, dryers, ranges, they have everything you need to upgrade your home and wow your guests. Shop the wide selection and find the perfect appliances for every room at Cywick Lumber and Hardware, your destination for all home appliances. Open Monday through Saturday, Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. Avery Davidson for Northern Cast joining us here. And Avery, congratulations to you. A couple duels, a couple of wins. Just kind of talk about your night on the mat, able to get a couple of wins for yourself here.
Oh, yeah, man. I was really excited to have our first ever girls home duel here at Northern Cast. That was awesome. And my first match was just, I was going in with kind of no game plan, just wrestle. It was pretty good. And then my second match, I just was trying to get more takedowns, so I just cut her a couple times, and yeah.
Yeah, talk about that, the home duel, talking with your dad there here before this. Remember last year, Northern Cast was just excited to have, a boys home duel, and then the girls matches were kind of sprinkled in between. But now the fact that, you're able to have a pretty good numbers and able to have, a dual team and have a dual competition here at Northern Cast, just how awesome was that here tonight?
That is so awesome. I'm so excited. Going from last year, being my first year and only having 2 girls, to now having almost a full team, only 2 opens. It's just so awesome. I'm so glad that all these people joined, and it's just so fun for the team. And I'm really proud of my dad, my coach, for growing it.
Yeah, absolutely. And just, talk about that working, with your some of the new ones there. And have you tried to maybe, be as the experienced wrestler to maybe try to, be a little bit more of just the teammate to help maybe coach them along, kind of give them encouragement as they're, really trying to learn wrestling here this year?
Yeah, I consider myself a leader. I try to help my teammates the best I can. My practice partner, Annabella, she's great. She pushes me really hard, even though it's her first year. And, sometimes I'll help her out, but she knows what she's doing, and they work really hard, so that's great.
As now, December quickly will turn into to January. I know a lot of tournaments into January before the big one come February. Just kind of talk about what you want to see yourself and your teammates are trying to continue to build on, to work on, to develop, to get you ready for as the season goes along.
We're working on conditioning a lot. I think in practice lately, so I think that's going good. For myself personally, I need to work on finishing my shots more. I take good ones, but I just got to work on finishing those, so that's one thing for me to work on, and yeah.
All right, Avery Davidson, congratulations on the match, on the wins here tonight. And I know we'll see you as the season goes along.
Thank you.
All right, stick around. We'll wrap it up when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, Swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Recapping it here, concluding it from Northern Cast here on YourLiveEvent.com. 6 duels, 3 boys, 3 girls. As we'll run down, we'll recap here the final scores and sign off from there. On the girls' side, Harvey Wells County goes 2-0 in the dual competition. They defeat Hillsboro Central Valley 36-27. Then they defeat Northern Cast 48-15. In the third round, Northern Cast defeats Hillsboro Central Valley 42-28. On the boys' side, Valley City goes 2-0, defeating Northern Cast 57-18, and Thompson 60-12. Third duel, Northern Cast picks up the 30-27 victory there in that one. So that'll do it for us here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to all the sponsors that you saw and heard throughout this podcast. Of course, whenever possible, we ask that you please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage on YourLiveEvent.com would not be possible. Remember to like us on Facebook, follow us on X at Your Live Event and Your Live Event 1. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as the winter sports season well underway. Wrestling, boys and girls basketball, boys and girls wrestling, boys hockey on both sides of the river in Minnesota and North Dakota coming your way here on YourLiveEvent.com. A reminder, tomorrow night, the Coaches Show here from Area Coaches, our senior spotlight athlete of the week, as well as our new segment, the Crowning Moments, the highlight montage of the previous week's actions and highlights here on YourLiveEvent.com. That'll do it for us here tonight. Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your evening, everybody.